Hey, what's up everyone? Josh Quinones here. So I've finally had the chance to get some hands-on time with the brand new Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 at my local Best Buy. And let me tell you, it was so refreshing just to be able to hold it in hand and be able to use it, because if you guys remember in my previous video talking about the Z Fold 6, I used to have the Galaxy Z Fold 5, but I didn't really have it for very long. I had to end up selling it for certain reasons. So it's been quite a long time since I've actually got to use a foldable or just hold one in hand. So when holding the new Galaxy Z Fold 6 in hand, it was just a very refreshing experience. Now, when it comes to the overall design of this device right here, you can tell it is very refined compared, going back to the Galaxy Z Fold 5, it's definitely been nice and refined, getting more squared off edges. The front display is a little bit bigger, not, a whole lot bigger, but it is still noticeable. It's not super wide, but it's not, super narrow as well like before. So it is a good size, although it would have been nice if it was just a little bit wider, but it's still a nice change compared to the Galaxy Z Fold 5. And then going into that inside display, same thing, a beautiful inside display. It actually gets very bright. I know they upped the brightness this year when it comes to the Galaxy Z Fold 6, and it looked way more than bright enough, especially there in the store. The lights are on everywhere and it is pretty bright in the store. Obviously, it's not like stepping outside in direct sunlight, but the phone was more than bright enough. But just comparing the overall design to last year's Galaxy Z Fold 5, honestly, if you're just looking at them side by side, it's not a huge change. But if you are someone who hasn't really used one in a while like myself, then it is going to be something nice to hold in hand. But if you do have the Galaxy Z Fold 5, you might not need to upgrade to the new Z Fold 6, as the changes aren't drastic. But maybe if you have one of the older foldable devices, or maybe you don't have a foldable device and you want to finally upgrade to one to finally try one out for yourself, then hey, go for the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. But just using the phone in store, the phone seemed to respond very well. Performance seemed great. That outer front display was nice and smooth, just scrolling around, just testing it out quickly in hand, and it seemed to have a great performance with that outer front display. And the same thing with that inside display as well. Just scrolling around through the device, it was very nice and smooth. Of course, it's got that 120 hertz display, so we're getting that super smooth experience. So just for a display device, this is a display device we're talking about at a store. This isn't the official one at launch, that will be in our hands, the one that we bought. This is the store display model, and even for the display model, it's still performing very well. So I was more than happy with the performance there. I can only imagine, Samsung usually pushes out an update right before the phone actually goes on sale, the day that you are actually able to buy it and bring it home. They usually push out an update, around that time. So I can only imagine that the phone will probably perform a whole lot better than, what we're getting with the display models at the store, which are already super smooth. So I've already got mine pre-ordered. I'm excited to get it here in-house. I can't wait to use it, but just holding the phone in hand as well. It's nice and slim for a foldable device. It's definitely not a super thick foldable device. It is a little bit slimmer than last year's Galaxy Z Fold 5, but it feels good in hand, nice and lightweight for a foldable device. The hinge itself seems like it's going to be nice and durable, just opening and folding it and opening it and folding it there at the store. It seems like a very nice sturdy hinge, so I don't see it really getting, too loose over a long period of time. It does seem like Samsung did a really good job with the hinge this year to where it shouldn't get too loose, like I said, over a long period of time of constantly opening it and closing it and opening it and closing it. Now, when it comes to the cameras on this device, so of course, I'm in store. I'm not gonna get the true full effect of the cameras here. Of course, I will be doing my own camera test once I do get my own device in hand, but just quickly testing it out there in store, that inside camera is still giving you mushy pictures. I'm never going to use it. I never used it on the previous foldable devices, and I'm probably never going to use it on my Galaxy Z Fold 6 unless I do a video call or something, but definitely not going to be using it to take pictures or video. It is that under display camera, and they did do a nice job of hiding it, but it's still it's not producing great photos at all, to be completely honest with you guys. But then going to the front-facing camera of the outer display, that one did seem pretty decent. Seems like we're gonna be able to get some good selfie photos with that. And then the rear cameras as well, which you can also use to take selfie photos, but the rear cameras just there in store, they seem to be doing pretty good as well. But like I said, I will be having my own camera test once I get my own device in hand. And then there at the store on that display model, there is also a section to where it kind of showcases the different features of the Galaxy Z Fold 6, especially when it comes to AI. And I kind of, did a little walkthrough of that AI where you draw the picture, the best that you can, or even, if you're not the best, doodler or drawer, and then it uses AI to take that and produce something better than what you drew. So I kind of did a little walkthrough with that, and it actually seems pretty cool. I mean, you can pretty much just draw out, whatever you want, whatever it is, and then AI will take that and make it look like something cool. And maybe this might not be something I'm gonna use every day, on a daily basis, but it's still something, cool to just mess around with. And who knows, maybe it could become useful in the future. I still really haven't thought of any real case scenarios on where I would use this for something important in my life, I guess, but I'm sure down the line, maybe I will find something to use it for. But as of right now, it just seems like something cool to, mess around with and show off to your friends or family or whatever. But the Galaxy Z Fold 6 is definitely going to come with a lot of features. Of course, we do have the multitasking on there as well, where we can have like 3 windows open at the same time, being able to truly multitask on your phone. But overall, I mean, the features on the Galaxy Z Fold 6 seem like they're going to be great. But overall, I mean, just based off of some first very quick usage there at the store, I mean, I am very impressed with the Galaxy Z Fold 6. Like I said, Samsung really refined this device, and it's running that Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor as well. So even though the battery isn't a huge battery size, it should still be optimized enough to where we should get better battery life than what we did with the Galaxy Z Fold 5. And then of course, performance is just going to be a boss because of that Snapdragon chipset in the Galaxy Z Fold 6. But overall, seems like a solid device, looks absolutely beautiful. I myself personally pre-ordered the navy blue one. I know they also have pink, silver, and then they also have white as their exclusive online color, and also that carbon fiber looking one in the back of the device as well, which looks really cool. But me personally, I mean, that navy blue just looked super, super nice. I just had to pick that one up for myself. But super excited for the Galaxy Z Fold 6. Like I said, overall seems like a great device so far. I will have tons more videos coming when I get my own device in hand. So make sure you stay tuned for that. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of those future videos. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications so you're notified as soon as I post them. And if you did like this video and find it helpful, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Like I said, I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. This is Josh Quinones. Peace out.